Good morning, everybody. Good morning to y'all. Today, as you can tell, today we are starting Resident Evil 9 Requiem. That's today's stream. But before we do that, I'm thinking about watching two videos before we get into the gameplay. So we'll be watching two videos before we get to the gameplay. I want to say again, good morning. God bless. It's good to be back. I took some time off over the weekend, so I figured why not start fresh, this Monday morning. So, without further ado, I want to say that today starts my 90 days. I'm starting working on myself in 90 days as far as my content creation, as far as my streams and my videos. And I have some goals I written down for the month of March. So I'm gonna like read my goals to y'all. Okay, for the month of March, first thing first, have God first over everything. Yes, always have God in your life. Uh, Hopefully, you know, God willing, this month we can get to 100 to 150 subscribers on the channel. Get about 5+ viewers, on the stream. About over five people chatting. I'm hoping that on all my videos, I get about at least over 500 views on all my videos, past and new. This month and for the 90 days, I want to be as consistent with streams and video uploads. If I don't stream, I have a video uploaded. So I'm going to be as consistent with that. I want to get better with editing. I want to learn more about editing. There's some like editing techniques I want to learn and stuff. Get better with thumbnails and titles. Uh, Make my thumbnails and titles be better than what they are now. Get better at clipping. I'm still working on clipping, learning how to clip and stuff. So I want to learn how to get better at clipping. Finish and beat a game. So hopefully this month we could beat a game. I'm hoping we could beat Resident Evil this month. And I want to be as creative as possible. I want to be as creative as possible. So that's my goals for the month of March. So during these 90 days, I want to, be as consistent as possible. I want to, at least stream 2 to 3 times a week and upload every week. So that's what I'm, hoping for, is to be, streaming to 2 to 3 times a week and upload weekly. Even if it's not daily, it's still, weekly. I do want to get better at, creating content, get better at with editing and packaging, thumbnails and titles and stuff. That's something I want to do. Um, what else? Oh, right now we're at 64. So we're at 64. Hopefully, by the end of this month, we could be at 100 to 150 between there, give or take. I like to have new viewers and returning viewers, in the streams and, in the comments and all that. But just want to say, it's good to be here. It's good to be back. I feel good. I feel energized. I feel great. You know, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are having a good morning. You guys had a good weekend. Everyone's doing good. You know, um, prayers, you know, prayers and thoughts and condolences to those at this time that's around the world. I know that we're living in turbulent times and we're all going through trials and tribulations. So I ask that everyone in the world is safe. Everyone's protected. Everyone is, guided in the right path at this time, and that God leads you in the right path and God protects you all. Because I know that things are happening all around the world, and most of the time is, well, not most of the time, majority of the time to most times is out of our control. But I give, that the situation that we're all facing in our lives into God's hands. But outside that, I was gonna say that I hope everyone's doing good. no matter what's going on in the world, I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone is safe and sound. So, let's get into the videos. I have like 2 videos I wanted to watch, but before that, let me make sure. Okay. Let me see. Let me get those videos up. Okay. Let me minimize that. Let me pick this up. Let's get into reacting. Okay, the first video is by the Undead Deary. Raccoon City fell in 9 days. Here's when you had to leave. It sounds fitting since it's a Resident Evil stream. It sounds fitting to start off with this video. Let's check it out.
Raccoon City, with a population of roughly 100,000 people, nestled against the Arkley Mountains, surrounded by forest, serviced by a single major bridge, a tramway from the 60s, and an underground rail system that was already falling apart before a single corpse got back up. And in September of 1998, the entire thing collapsed in about 9 days. Now, most people look at Raccoon City and see a story of a zombie outbreak, but I look at it and I see one of the most realistic infrastructure collapses ever accidentally written into a video game. Because if you strip away the liquors, the giant mutant eyeball monster, and the 8-foot-tall bioweapon in a leather trench coat relentlessly running you down, what you're left with is a mid-sized American city that lost its water supply, its police force, its medical system, and government in under 2 weeks. And the zombies, they were devastating. 90% of the population turned, but they had every advantage a collapsing city could.
Here's one thing I know about Resident Evil, that I believe it started off with zombies, and then later on, I guess the mutations became different. It evolved, I think you could say, because like as the games progress, things start to evolve and change over time. So I think the mutations like evolve and change over time.
Hand them, contaminated water doing the infecting for them, a police chief sabotaging the defense from the inside, one bridge out for 100,000 people. The undead didn't beat Raccoon City on their own. The city's infrastructure rolled out a red carpet for them. Now am I saying the zombies couldn't do it alone? Of course not, but the city made their lives that much easier. So today we're going to find out if you could survive the 1998 outbreak in Raccoon City, not as Leon Kennedy roundhouse kicking his way out, or as Jill Valentine in a miniskirt beating the brakes off of the nemesis, but as you or me, a regular person living in the city when the outbreak starts. Can you survive? That is the question. And if you've never played Resident Evil, don't worry. I'm gonna break down.
Okay, so let's see. I have Resident Evil 0. I have that game. And I have Resident Evil 9. I played Revelations. I had Revelations on my 3DS back in the day. So I played Revelations. I do want to play the series. I do want to play the entire series. Mostly mainline games. I do want to play the mainline games, then get to like the side games. So I do want to, play the first 1, 2, 3. Where's he? 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. I have 9. So I'm kind of going backwards, starting off with 9, but eventually, from 9, I'll start from the beginning. So I do want to play like that are like the mainline games. Like I said, 1, 2. See, where's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, but I do have 0. So I mean, you can start with 0, and then work our way to 1, 2. So maybe like sometime this year or whatever I have time, because I have like a lot of games to play. Especially I have like a backlog like of games I bought. We'll like get to like Resident Evil 0, and then work right to 1. Which I know after Resident Evil, I think the next game I'm gonna buy is Pragmata, and that's like next month. Pragmata comes out next month, so I do want to play Pragmata. So after Pragmata, I try to get to the games I have already. So I probably won't be buying any newer ones anytime soon, unless something like good comes out. Then yeah, but other than that, I think I'm just like stick to like playing uh what I got.
Everything you need to know about the city as we go. Before we talk about the outbreak, we need to understand what Raccoon City actually is, because the lore gives us a surprisingly complete picture, and it's not good. Raccoon City is a company town. Not metaphorically, literally. Umbrella Corporation employs somewhere between 30 and 50% of the workforce, depending on which source you can pull from. They funded the hospital. They bankrolled the mayor's campaign. They built the utilities. They had people inside city government, inside the police department, and inside the university. This is a city where one employer controls the economic engine, the political infrastructure, and the emergency response chain. Now, why does that matter for survival? Because in a normal city, when things start going wrong, you have distributed failure points. The hospital is independent. The police chief answers to a civilian chain of command. The water utility has its own oversight. In Raccoon City, all of those systems route back through a single point of failure, and that single point of failure is also the entity that caused the outbreak. Now let's talk geography. The city is semi-enclosed by the Arkley Mountains to the north, with forests on multiple sides. A river system runs through the city, the Circular River, which connects to the dam that supplies the municipal water. There's one major highway bridge, Ravens Gate, that serves as the primary evacuation artery. One for 100,000 people.
Okay, so where is Raccoon City like located exactly? Would it be like East Coast, West Coast, South, Midwest? As far as like, is it in the United States? Like, would it be like the East Coast, West Coast, South, Midwest, part of the United States?
Single one. If you've watched some of my videos on cities collapsing, you'd already know where this is going. Choke points and single artery evacuation routes are a death sentence in any collapse scenario. It doesn't matter how calm people are. One overturned vehicle, one bottleneck, one checkpoint, and that artery becomes a parking lot full of people waiting to be eaten. And then we have the Underground Rail, the Kite Bros Railway. It was already functionally abandoned outside of commuting hours by 1998. Tunnels were deteriorating, structural repairs weren't happening, so your underground escape route is a crumbling subway system that most residents probably don't even use. And the tramway connects into the mountains towards smaller communities like Stoneville. That's an exit outside of the city that bypasses Ravens Gate entirely. No bridge bottleneck, no umbrella checkpoint, no competing with 60,000 cars on a single highway. The catch is capacity. It's a 60s era system. It moves small numbers of people slowly. Once panic sets in and thousands realize the bridge is gridlocked, that tramway platform turns into its own crush point with zombies swarming from the tree line, while crowds trample each other. So it's actually a genuine way out if you use it before anyone else figures it out. So funny enough, you could probably beat the video game if you just went and did that. If they let you, of course. Anyways, alright, so the Raccoon City profile summary. Company town, mountain-locked geography, single major egress point, decaying secondary transit, corrupt governments from the top to bottom, and a water supply source from a dam that Umbrella has been quietly contaminating for years. The city was...
I don't know, like company town. That sounds like a setup when you think about it, cause like, they've been doing experiments at Umbrella, so it just feels fitting that they would unleash the experiments within the company town. Like, it's just been designed that way to start with, like, the company town.
a collapse waiting to happen, and the T-virus that got out was just the straw that broke the camel's back. Here's what a lot of people don't realize about Raccoon City. They think the outbreak happened suddenly. It didn't. The city was degrading for months before the main events, and almost nobody noticed because the institutions designed to notice were compromised. The Arkley Laboratory, Umbrella's mountain facility, had containment failures as early as spring 1998. The T-virus contaminated water was leaking into the environment. Lab animals, including the Cerberus bioweapons, which had just infected Doberman, escaped into the mountains. That's when hikers started to disappear. Campers got attacked, and strange animal behavior started coming in. The city's response was to send the STARS, a special police unit, to investigate. That unit was partially controlled by Umbrella through Albert Wesker. The handful of STARS officers that came back claimed that Umbrella was experimenting with the virus in the mountains. They tried to warn the city, but they were discredited and suspended or ignored. So before the urban outbreak even begins, the early warning system has already been neutralized. Now here's something that people skip when survival planning or zombie outbreak daydreaming. They imagine the outbreak starts with a horde in the streets. It doesn't. In Raccoon City, it starts with contamination flags in the municipal water systems that get buried before they reach anyone outside of Umbrella's influence. A missing persons case that gets deprioritized. A police unit that gets told to stand down. The collapse can often begin with paperwork, not in blood. Real cities have actually exposed entire neighborhoods to contaminated water because test results were ignored or delayed. Real disasters have been made worse because officials protected institutions instead of sounding the alarm. So similar situations to this have actually happened in real life. They obviously didn't result in zombies, but they did result in deaths. And in Raccoon City, that quiet erosion had been building for months before anyone saw a single corpse walking around in the streets. So how did it happen? On September 22nd, Umbrella's own security team, the USS, raids the underground nest lab to seize the G-Virus from William Birkin. They shoot him. During that chaos, T-Virus samples break and contaminate the sewer system. Rats carry the virus from the sewers into the city. Let that sit for a second. The primary infection vector for 100,000 people was rats in a sewer. Not a dramatic explosion releasing chemicals, not a cloud of gas coming from outer space. Rats, doing what rats do, moving through infrastructure that connects to every building, every street, and every water access point in the city. The virus enters the general population through contaminated water and direct rat contact. Infections begin accelerating, but at this point, most people don't know what's happening. They're getting sick, they're going to the hospital. The same hospital, built and funded by Umbrella, becomes a
That's so funny. It's like, bro, you go into the hospital that's funded by the company that made the virus. It's funny. This is so funny.
concentration point for infected individuals. This is where population density becomes the multiplier I'm always yapping about. 100,000 people in a mountain-ringed urban area with one major hospital. Sick people converge on a single facility. Healthcare workers get exposed. The hospital falls. Now you've lost your medical infrastructure and created a secondary outbreak epicenter simultaneously. By December 26th, the situation is visibly deteriorating. Police barricades go up. The RPD is trying to establish containment zones, but their chief, Brian Irons, is on Umbrella's payroll and is actively sabotaging the response. He scatters officers, breaks
So basically, you know, he's part of the machine, basically.
up coordinated defense positions, and hoard supplies. Let me say that again for the people in the back. The chief of police was deliberately undermining the emergency response during an active outbreak. So if things weren't bad enough, now we have a leadership problem causing issues, not just the zombies. The National Guard then deploys alongside remaining RPD officers to establish evacuation.
I don't think he's the only one in office with a high position that's, I feel like I would think like other people in power and position are doing the same thing he's doing, ignoring the situation and letting it happen. I would think like doctors, like maybe the head doctor's doing it too, maybe a firefighter, maybe just people in the like general, like have the higher position over their employees would knows what's going on and just ignoring the situation and letting it happen and letting it unfold.
Evacuation corridors. Some citizens get out in the early stages, but then the gates close. Raven's Gate Bridge gets a screening checkpoint, manned by Umbrella soldiers. Traffic in and out is halted. The city is sealed completely. If you're still inside Raccoon City when the bridge closes, your survival probability just dropped off a cliff. By the 28th of September, roughly 90% of the population is estimated to be infected. So if you did make it this far, your chances of survival have already taken a massive dump. The police station, which was the last major holdout, is being overrun. Power infrastructure is failing. Communications are degraded or severed. The water supply is thoroughly compromised. Sewage systems are backed up with no one to maintain them. This is the period where Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 take place. Leon and Claire arrive on the 29th of September and find a city that has already functionally ceased to exist. But Jill Valentine had already been fighting through it since the 28th of September. And then on October 1st, the US government launches a thermonuclear missile and wipes Raccoon City off the face of the earth. The total timeline from sewer contamination to nuclear sterilization was just 9 days. Okay, so now you understand what we're working with here. Let's talk about you. Not Leon, not Jill. A regular person living in Raccoon City on September 1998. Maybe you work at a university. Maybe you're a line cook at one of the restaurants downtown. Or maybe you work at one of Umbrella's civilian-facing offices and you have no idea what happens 6 floors underground. So when do you need to make your move? And what does each window actually look like? Window 1 before September 22, the nobody believes you window. This is the best possible window, and the one almost nobody would use. The mountain incidents are public knowledge by this point, and STARS members have been trying to raise alarms. There are missing persons reports, strange animal attacks, and a general sense that something is off in the Arcleys. But here's the problem. Nothing in the city itself has gone wrong yet. Your job is fine, your apartment is fine, the grocery stores are stocked. If you pack your car and leave Raccoon City in August 1998, everyone you know thinks you're having a breakdown. You'd be leaving your job, your lease, your routines, based on some weird stories about dog attacks in the mountains. Realistically, maybe 5% of the population leaves during this window. Maybe even less. Alright, window 2, September 22 to 20.
I mean, for window 1, I would pack everything I need. I would go shopping, get all what I need. Outside of grocery shopping, get all my survival needs. Make sure I have stuff to keep myself safe. And I'll leave town. If nobody believes me, hey, that's your problem. But I know I'll get out of town for window 1. Like, I'll make sure I have everything packed and leave.
6. The something's wrong window. This is where things get interesting. The sewer contamination has happened. People are getting sick. Hospital admissions are climbing. But the official narrative is still civil unrest or isolated incidents. News coverage is being controlled. Umbrella is managing information flow. If you're paying attention, and I mean really paying attention, not doom scrolling, actually tracking patterns, you might notice that the ER is overwhelmed. That your coworker, who called in sick 3 days ago, still isn't answering their phone. That there are more police vehicles on the street than usual. That the grocery store shelves are getting thinner and thinner by the day. This is your realistic survival window. You don't need to know there's a zombie virus making its way through the city. You just need to recognize.
Oh, this is a good movie. This movie right here, I forgot the name of it. I think it's on Amazon Prime, but this is a good movie. You guys should check it out. Like, I don't want to spoil nothing, but go check out this movie. I don't remember the name. Like, hold on, let me figure out what the name is. It's better if I just look it up on my PC. Give me a moment. It's called Apocalypse Z. But let me find an English picture. It's called Apocalypse Z, The Beginning of the End. Guys, go check that out. It's a good movie. I enjoy it. Don't want to spoil too much, but I just know it's a good movie. It's on Amazon Prime, so if you have a Prime account, you can watch it. It's really good. I recommend this movie. Really great zombie movie. Like, it's really good. Really good. In my opinion, it's really good.
Recognize that the systems you depend on are showing stress fractures. That's it. Hospitals over capacity, police deployed in unusual numbers, communication disruptions, supply chain irregularities. If you get in your car on September 24th and drive towards Ravens Gate Bridge, you're probably getting out just fine. You survived this entire thing. Traffic is heavy but moving. Checkpoints exist but aren't locked down yet. You'll lose everything in the city, but you'll have your life. The problem? You don't know it's going to get worse. Most people in this window are thinking, this will blow over by next week. They're not wrong based on their experience. Most disruptions do blow over. Not this one. This one does not blow over. In fact, it gets blown to smithereens. Okay, so window 3, September 26 to 28, the last chance window. Barricades are up. Police and National Guard are attempting organized evacuation. If you can get to an evacuation point, you might get out, but you're now competing with tens of thousands of other people who all waited this long too. This is the window.
Is you should have left during window 1. I think window 1 is the best scenario for you to leave, because by that time it's like going to be impossible for you to leave, because then everyone's going to leave. I think should leave before the general public knows. If you know what's going on, I think you should just try to tell people. If they don't believe you, hey, that's on you. But as long as you got yourself and your loved ones, I think you should like evacuate earlier before anyone else.
Where behavior kills more people than the virus. Panic buying, road rage, crowd crushing at checkpoints, people refusing to leave without belongings, families splitting up to retrieve pets or possessions. Every hour you spend not moving towards an exit is an hour the infected population is growing. And the kicker? Umbrella screening checkpoint means even if you reach the bridge, you might get turned back if you show symptoms. Running a fever because you've been stressed or dehydrated for 3 days? Good luck explaining that to the guy with the thermal scanner and the automatic rifle.
You doing that, wouldn't the blood just like get on everybody and that like infects other people? Like, oh, it's soon somehow I don't know if it's like skin to skin contact, like if blood just touch your like skin, like wouldn't that affect you as well?
Okay, window 4, September 28 and beyond. You're in the red zone here. The city is sealed. The bridge is closed. You're locked in with a population that is 90% infected and rising. Power's intermittent. Water's contaminated.
That gotta hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That gotta hurt so bad. Like, oh, that gotta hurt.
Medical care doesn't exist. Communication with the outside world is functionally gone. At this point, your survival strategy is no longer escape. It's don't die for the next 72 hours and hope someone comes. Spoiler alert, no one is coming. They're prepping a missile to drop on your head. Alright, so let's say you're in window 4. You didn't leave early, the bridge is closed, you're inside. What now? Let's evaluate the locations people would actually go, because the game shows us several, and most of them are terrible choices in real life. First, we have the police station RPD building. This is where most people's instincts send them. It's a government building. There's cops, there's walls, it feels safe. In reality, the RPD building is one of the worst places you could be. First, it's a converted art museum. Beautiful architecture.
Why would you want to go there? Like, why would that be your first choice to go there? Like, why the police station?
Terrible defensive layout. It wasn't designed to be held against a siege. Second, it became an evacuation rally point, which means it's packed with frightened civilians, some of whom are already infected and don't know it yet. You're concentrating potential carriers in a confined space with limited ventilation. Third, Chief Irons is actively sabotaging operations from the inside. He's separating officers, blocking coordinated defense, and eventually loses his mind. The command structure is hostile. The RPD is where people go to feel safe. It's not where they go to be safe. But I get it, it's a police station, so people are gonna go there. You should not go there. Fuck the police. That's the only time I'll probably say that. Raccoon City General Hospital. This location gets a huge hell no from me. If you're a regular viewer, you already know.
Yeah, police station, hospital? No go. No go for me.
How I feel about hospitals by now.
I would stay at my house at this point. At this point, I would stay at my house and barricade my house.
but I'll still talk about it anyways. The hospital was overrun early. It was ground zero, flooded with patient overflow. The place where the first wave of symptomatic people showed up before anyone understood what was actually happening. This will be true for any outbreak scenario, but as far as Raccoon General Hospital specifically goes, the staff is dead or turned here already. Well, at least when Jill and Leon get to the city. And there's a literal bioweapons lab in the basement. This place is a hard pass, do not go here. Hospitals are the worst place to be, Raccoon City or not, just don't bother. Next up, we have Jack's Bar in the commercial district. Small buildings in the commercial district have some short advantages. They have limited entry points, stockpiled food and water, and they're not super obvious targets or panicked crowds. The first Resident Evil Outbreak game actually starts in Jack's Bar, and the survivors there could potentially last for a while, specifically because it's a small defensible space with resources. The problem is duration. A bar maybe has a few days of food and water for a small group. No medical supplies, no long-term water sources, and you're in the middle of the urban zone, surrounded by the highest zombie density in the city. That said, in the game the bar actually falls pretty quick, but in a real-life scenario, depending on if you could board it up, you have the supplies to ride it out for a while. Next on the list, we had the outskirts and residential zones. Here's where I'd actually put my money. The edge of Raccoon City, the neighborhoods closest to the forest line and the mountain approaches. These areas give you the lowest population density, which means the lowest zombie density. Suburban homes with garages give you vehicle access as well. The residential areas will also have houses with some kind of food, water, tools, or weapons you can get your hands on. Your best play if you're trapped in the city is to move away from downtown, toward the periphery, find a small residential cluster, barricade a single family home, and use it as a staging point to attempt a mountain crossing on foot. Yes, the Arkley Mountains are wilderness. Yes, that's dangerous, but the alternative is staying in a sealed city with hundreds of thousands of zombies and a missile inbound. Unless
Yeah, it's best that you move out the city. You know, definitely move out the city, because the city's not the place you want to be. I'm not gonna lie. In situations like this, you don't want to be in the city. You don't want to be in the city.
Last but not least, we have the sewers. I know some of you might be thinking it. The sewers connect to the outskirts. You could navigate underground and bypass the zombie-packed streets, and that is true, I do agree with you, but here is my counterpoint. The sewers are the original infection vector. The T-virus is in the water down there. The rats are in the tunnels down there. Giant mutated creatures are in the tunnels down there too. In a sense, the sewers are basically where the outbreak was born. Going underground is going to the source. Hard pass. Alright, so here's what I want you to take away from this, because it's the same lesson some videos on this channel circle back to. Variable 1, when you decide to move. Not when you could move, when you decide to. The gap between those two things is where most people will die. In Raccoon City, the information was available days before the collapse. The mountain incidents were public. The hospital overcrowding was visible. The police deployments were obvious. None of that information required a security clearance. It required paying attention and being willing to act on incomplete data. Most people wait for certainty. In a collapse event, certainty arrives at the same time as the point of no return. Variable 2, your dependency on city infrastructure. If your water comes from the tap, you're dependent on the Raccoon City water system, the same one that's been contaminated with the T-virus. If your food comes from the grocery store, you're dependent on a supply chain that stopped functioning on the 26th. If your safety comes from calling 911, you're dependent on a police department that's been gutted from the inside. Every dependency on a centralized system is a vulnerability, whether or not you're caught in Raccoon City. The people who survive infrastructure collapse are the ones who have the fewest dependencies, or who can sever the dependencies the fastest. So that's a really big point. You need to keep that one in mind. That's why a lot of people like to go off grid, right? For that exact reason there. Alright, variable number 3, your social network, and not the online kind. In the Resident Evil Outbreak game, the survivors at Jay's Bar are ordinary people, not elite soldiers. There was a police officer, a security guard, subway worker, surgeon, plumber, waitress, newspaper reporter, and a university student. What gets them through the first hours is their cooperation, shared information, and collective decisions. A lone survivor in Raccoon City is a dead survivor. You need a watch rotation. You need someone who can dress a wound while someone else keeps watch. You need someone who knows the neighborhood layout while someone else handles the barricade. Solo survival is a fantasy for the unprepared. Cooperative survival should be the baseline if you don't have the skills to go about it alone. Some people can do it, sure, but it's not for everyone. We're talking about the average person here when I say this. Okay, variable number 4, the nuke. Now here's the thing about the Raccoon City incident. Even if you do everything right, leave early enough, find defensible positions, maintain water discipline, avoid the infected, the US government still nukes the hell out of the city on October 1st. Nothing you do can change that. The sterilization order doesn't care about your barricade. It doesn't care if you find a great position in the suburbs with clear sightlines and a working generator. If you're inside the blast radius on October 1st, you're dead. Period. The only winning move is to not be there. Alright, now to answer the question you came here for, can you survive the Raccoon City zombie outbreak in real life as a regular person? If you leave before September 26th, before full lockdown, your survival odds are genuinely good, maybe 70 to 80%. The key indicators are all there for anyone willing to read them, so open your eyes and pay attention. Now if you're leaving during the evacuation window of the 26th through the 28th, your odds drop significantly, maybe 30 to 40%. You're competing with mass panic, checkpoint screening, possible infection exposure transit, and a closing window. Every hour you delay in this phase drops your probability further. If you're trapped inside after the 28th, your odds of surviving the nuke heading toward you on October 1st are maybe 10%, and your odds of surviving the nuke itself when it hits are near zero, unless you've already crossed the mountain line on foot. The average resident of Raccoon City, someone with a job, a routine, a normal level of awareness, and no special training, was dead the moment the bridge closed. And that is the lesson, folks. Raccoon City didn't fall purely because of the zombies. It fell because a single corporation controlled every critical system in that city. It fell because the water supply was a single point of failure, because the evacuation infrastructure couldn't handle the population. It fell because the early warnings were suppressed, because the people in charge were compromised. It fell because 100,000 people trusted the system to protect them, and the system was the thing that killed them in the end. The T-virus was the spark, the infrastructure was the fuel, and the people who survived were the ones who stopped trusting the infrastructure before everyone else did. And I know this was based on a video game, but you could draw parallels to this in real life. I know you can. Alright guys, if you made it this far, you already think differently than most people, and that's
Give me a moment and I'll give my thoughts. Just give me a moment. I'll say this. I think you should leave early. Like, you should really leave early so you could avoid the nuke and avoid all the catastrophe that's gonna happen. It'll be best if you just leave instead of just staying there. Yeah. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the next video. I've got one last video to do, and then we'll start the gameplay. Just give me a moment. I am back. We're about to start the next video. I just want to give it, say something. I still haven't read everyone's comments yet. I was going to do that over the weekend, but then, like I said, I took a break over the weekend. So today, hopefully by today, I'm going to read y'all's comments, take some time and read y'all's comments. If I don't respond, just know that I'm going to like your comment and heart it. But I know I got a lot of comments that I still need to read from my last stream. So I'm gonna read that. Like I said, if I can't respond to each comment, I'm gonna like it and heart it, so let you know that I acknowledge you. I just want to let everyone know I will acknowledge your comment. It's a lot I have to get through, so still haven't done it yet. But I'm gonna take the time today to read y'all's comments. That's what I want to say. But let's get to the next video. The next video is how does Gumball's house actually work? Gumball from the Amazing World Gumball.
This is the Watterson household, and I guarantee you don't know everything about it. Tell me, do you know where this room is?
It works fine.
Or better yet, where is this room in the house? Actually, here's just my biggest question of all. You've seen this shot a million times. Tell me, where does the door behind the couch lead to? Yeah, the brown door right there. I'll give you a moment. Can't remember, huh? Well, there's a good reason why, and I'll fill you in on it in due time. Just know, it already don't make no sense. So today, I'm gonna show you, yes, you, exactly how the Watterson's household works and how it doesn't work. Amazing worlds don't have to make sense, you'll see.
You guys watch Amazing World Gumball? I'll watch it every now and then. I know they got a new Gumball show. I haven't watched that yet. So I need to check that out. I need to check that one out. I think it's called something. Let me look it up. Okay. It is called The Weird World of Gumball. That's the show called. The new Gumball show that came out last year. It is called The Wonderfully Weird World Gumball. Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Now, the first step to figuring out how a place like this even works is getting an idea of the layout. Thankfully, we actually have a pretty solid blueprint to work with here. For now, let's just get a good look at the first floor. Starting off, let's take a look at the porch. And if that's too cluttered for you, here's just a general look at what the porch looks like in a lot of establishing shots in the show. Then we got the family room, or as I prefer to call it, the living room.
When you're deciding where to go for a hamburger, look
commercials!
further
They'll
down
corrupt your
the burger bar.
There you can see both angles pretty well. And then attached to the living room is the dining room. Basically just a dinner table in the corner of the room.
It looks so simple on TV.
I mean, while I personally would prefer a full-on dining room, at least Richard can look across the table to watch TV while eating breakfast. Then of course we have the kitchen, shown here. Then we have the laundry room, as we saw earlier.
You think she's so dumb.
This place is weird because it's basically always shown to be there. That door in the back of that shot is always directly connected to the kitchen, but we really only see the inside of it once. But moving on, finally, we have the parents' room.
What's going on? I had a nightmare.
And it's this room right here where things really start to make no sense at all. So according to our blueprint layout of the home, this bedroom is through that brown door in the background that we see in most shots of the living room. And yes, this door is pretty much always there, unmistakably existent. Here it is in Season 1's The Dress.
Come on, we'll go be late for school.
And here it is all the way in Season 6's The Ad, still doing the whole existing thing.
Speak louder.
But alright, we know that door is existent throughout the entire series. What we rarely ever see is where it leads to. Now, of course, if the chart is to be believed, then you'll see the door as the way into the parents' room. However, I have bad news for you. Look back at our clip of Richard and Nicole's room from earlier and pay close attention to the color of the door Gumball is by.
I had a nightmare. nightmare.
So, the door is white and notably also opens inward, meaning from the outside, the door to Nicole and Richard's room should be white. But let's take another look at that door in the living room. Yep, that's brown. That ain't Nicole and Richard's bedroom. Now that raises two questions. First off, the easy one, what does that door lead to then? Well, to answer that, we need to diverge a little bit. Let's talk about the front door to the house. So, the front of Gumball's house is pretty iconic. Like, I'm pretty sure this image is burned into all of our brains forever now. But there is an issue with this layout when you think about it a bit longer. See how the door is to the very far right of the place? Doesn't look like there can be a separate room to the right of it, meaning that brown door we always see in the living room is maybe entirely useless? I mean, it logically can't lead anywhere. Maybe it's just a vanity door. Could the Watersons have bought something from this place, maybe?
Get on down to real fake doors. Won't open.
Oh, because I mean, I guess that could be a possibility.
Won't open.
Well, as much as I'd enjoy seeing a Gumball Rick and Morty crossover, the thing is, that front we're seeing is only one version of the front. Take a look at this clip from the deal.
Oh, I forgot about the garden.
Besides the birthday banner, notice anything fishy about that shot? Yeah, the front door is now right in the center of the porch rather than the far right, which means if this is the layout we're usually dealing with, then sure, the brown door probably actually would lead somewhere. With that said, I'll be honest, the original layout with the door to the side is what's most consistently seen in the show, so I think it's more canon than what we see in the deal. Heck, this footage of the house in real life actually shows the door is in fact on the left. And, well, I mean, let's be fair, I'm pretty sure the show just used a mirrored image of the house to make it more distinct and visually pleasing, I guess. So yes, I still believe the door is usually on the right side of the house, which means that brown door in the living room is still a mystery. So really, we have no true answer as to what that door leads to, so we might as well go back to the bedroom and ask our other question. Secondly, if the parents' bedroom door is shown to be white and the brown door leads to nothing, where exactly is the parents' bedroom? Well, maybe the answer is the second floor. Let's take a look at this clip from the episode The Poltergeist.
Richard, what are you doing?
We'll get into the layout of upstairs later, but for now, take my word that based on the kids' door being in the background means that this shot is indeed upstairs. So, that solves it, right? The brown door leads nowhere and the parents' bedroom is right next to the kids. Yep, that'll do it, case closed. You know where this is going. No! So, Richard and Nicole's room is in fact behind the brown door, even though their room has been shown to have a white door. And even though that room makes no spatial sense at all.
So that is their room. So he's coming to the conclusion that's when you enter the brown door, that's Nicole and Richard's room. Okay.
All given the front door. Cool. Let's move away now from rooms that don't make much sense and instead look at one that was left out of our layout. The iconic, beloved, never forgotten shed. Yeah, this kind of always gets overlooked. The Watersons have been shown with a shed on many occasions, like here it is in season 1's The Robot.
Hey!
Then in season 2's The Hero, we actually get to see what it looks like inside.
I can't do this.
Did he just nail himself with a plank of wood? Wouldn't that hurt him? Like, yo, wouldn't that hurt though? Cause like it's going to his flesh. Yo, that's crazy.
I can't do this.
And we get an entirely different sort of view of it in season 3 with the bros. See, isn't that an iconic room? I'm starting to get why it's forgotten now. I'd love to forget that face Gumball made. Luckily, it seems the shed was forgotten about in the episode The Fight.
There comes a point in every man's life where he has to stand up for himself.
You know, normally I'd be mad about a magical shed that disappears and reappears, but after Gumball's advances in the shed earlier, I think I'm cool with this place being gone forever. If it were up to me, I'd probably burn the whole thing down. Now, technically, there's one more room on the first floor that wasn't covered, and shockingly, it also doesn't make any sense at all. But I'm saving the best for last, so stay tuned for that one. So for now, let's move on up to the second floor, where things get even more illogical. It looks like we really only have 3 main rooms here. The hallway, which we got a brief look at earlier with the episode The Dress.
Be there in a second! These ice cubes will allow us to glide down the stairs at almost the speed of light.
Then here's a look at the bathroom, which apparently is the only bathroom in the house.
Gumball Watterson, get out of this bathroom!
Today's gonna be a wonderful day because I got in the shower first.
I would dread sharing a bathroom with Richard Watterson. And of course, the children's bedroom, complete with a window to the front of the house.
Open this door, young lady!
And yeah, that room is also where things start to make zero sense. So let me ask you a quick question here. Who sleeps in the kids' bedroom? We see Gumball and Darwin's names on the door, and there's even a bunk bed for the two of them, but the problem is, Darwin doesn't sleep in a bed, he sleeps in a fishbowl.
Oh, hey, Darwin. What are you doing? Just helping you sleep.
And I mean, even though that looks incredibly cramped and uncomfortable, it makes sense Darwin would sleep in a fishbowl considering he's a fish. So, who sleeps in the other bunk of the bed then? Well, it's gotta be Anais, right? Well, you definitely think so, but take a look at this clip from the episode The Date.
Just get out of my room.
Get out of my room. So Anais has her own room then. Alright, given the door's stickers, that does make sense. I mean, come on. We know the doors mean nothing in this house after what happened with the parents' room. At this point, I already know there's gotta be clips out there of Anais using that spare bunk.
What do you mean? Cecil Dude is supposed to give presents to everyone in Elmore.
Yeah, that's not shocking to be honest. And also to be honest, there's a million more instances of Anais sleeping in Gumball's and Darwin's room than having her own room. Here's another clip of her using that bunk in the night. That's her in the top bunk, all right. At the very corner of the frame, you can see the poster that's usually behind Darwin's fishbowl. So I think it's fair to say that the instance of Anais having her own room was a one-off scenario. I can't really find much more footage of her having her own room, and I really doubt Nicole's single salary would be able to cover yet another room in the house. But all right, now that we know who all sleeps in that room, let's talk about that window. Let's think back to that clip we saw earlier of Gumball and Darwin being locked out of their bedroom.
Oh, what's Mom gonna think? We're in so much trouble!
Now, you can't tell entirely from that shot, but this is indeed the window to the front of the house. Take one look at how the rest of the scene plays out, and you can clearly see how the pathway to the front door.
I mean, yeah, that's like, yeah, it is front of the house. That's like the sidewalk and stuff. Also, Anais, yeah, I would think she would be in the same room as them. I mean, they have a bunk bed, so I mean, it makes sense that she would be in the same room as Gumball and Darwin.
Is in plain view behind Gumball and Darwin. All right.
But then, if she did have her own room, and the reason why she sleeps in Gumball's rooms, because she is a little girl, she is the baby, and maybe sometimes she just doesn't feel comfortable sleeping in her own room. Maybe she feels comfortable during the daytime to be there, play and stuff. But when it comes to nighttime, she probably wants to be with her brothers.
Cool, the kids' room is directly located at the front of the house. That even matches up with the way the chart from earlier puts it. But I mean, again, that means nothing. The chart already lied to us about the parents' room. And if you've got a keen eye like yours truly, you've already seen the issue with this window's placement. Let's take another look at the way Gumball and Darwin go when they get upstairs. Yep, they go up the stairs and to the right to get to their room, which, since we know the stairs are already facing directly towards the door when you walk into the house, that means that the window in the kids' room should really be facing to the side of the house. And yeah, the kids' room is definitely shown to be to the right side of the upstairs hallway pretty often. Here's a clip of it in that place again in the episode The Flakers. Look out for the letters on the door in the background.
Darwin, please help me!
That clip again shows us pretty plainly that the room is definitely on the right side of the hallway. So then where could that front window actually be? Well, it could be in the attic if this clip from the mirror is to be believed. But that begs the question, it's pretty undeniable that while it doesn't make any logical sense, the kids' room will always have a window to the front of the house. It shows up in basically every scene the room is in. For old time's sake, here it is again in The Man.
Talking.
Is your grandma in?
Yeah, she'll be right down.
So the window is usually going to be impossibly placed in the kids' room. I think that's a fair canon location. Makes about as much sense as anything else in Elmore. I'll give it that. But actually, now that I think about it, what's going on with that attic? So hang on, let's get one more look at the front of the house again. So if the window to the front of the house is in the kids' room, does that house look like it can have an attic? I'd say absolutely not. Honestly, it doesn't even look like that house could fit a second floor, but that's besides the point. And in case you wanted proof that yes, the attic doesn't outright replace the second floor, you've already seen proof of the two areas coexisting. Remember this?
Darwin, please help!
Yup, there's your entryway to the attic, right above the hallway on the second floor. Even though this place looks like it can't fit anything close to an attic, this place shows up a lot. We just saw it in that clip from the mirror, but here it is again in the treasure.
So, where do we start?
Dude, it's even got the window in the background still. Even in that clip from the Flakers, you can see the glare from the stupid impassable window. In the exact same place it'd be in the kids' room, which still shouldn't look out front. But come on, you know it does. How does this place manage to be so consistent yet also so illogical? It makes absolutely zero sense. And on the topic of zero sense, there's another aspect of this attic that doesn't add up at all.
Our chimney has been kidnapped.
Since when do the Wattersons ever have a chimney? You can't see it in that establishing shot, and they don't really
They have a chimney? I've never seen them have a chimney before.
have a fireplace at all. We can get a solid look at the roof of Gumball's place in the episode The Phone to double check this too. And then again at the end, we see the boys on the roof with yet again no chimney to be seen.
You know, I'm glad I had the strength of character to give up that cell phone.
We don't get a truly full view of the roof here, but from what we could see there, and based on where things fell apart in that clip from the treasure, I think it's fair to say we should have been able to see if it was there. Also, again, it's just not visible in that classic establishing shot we keep looking at. So, what can we conclude about the Wattersons' attic? Well, it's in a pocket dimension, of course, or maybe it's in the void. There's a whole lot of things that don't belong in there. Which brings me to the final room we'll be discussing. Let's talk about the darkest room of the series, the basement. You know, for the longest time, nobody in the house even knew this place had a basement, and who can blame them when this is how you access it?
I don't really see how you can find a secret passage without look.
And yeah, this place is as ominous as the steps down to it imply. Look at how dark and creepy that is. Good golly.
Yeah, I was just thinking, if they have an attic, they should have a basement, right? So I guess they do have a basement.
Goober. Yeah, the Wattersons have just never noticed this place as a creepy dungeon that can hide a bunch of stolen goods, or more importantly, hide stowaways. Yeah, this is the same room Rob hid in before going full-on evil. That kind of gives the basement a whole nother level of creepiness. It's a forgotten, creepy, musty room that housed a poor kid who was forgotten about. So forgotten about that he basically disappeared from existence entirely. Even though Rob eventually left, I don't know. I feel like that room's gotta be cursed now. I wouldn't want to live anywhere close to that place.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to your new room, Darwin. Whoa!
Alright, I take it back. Honestly, they cleaned that place up nicely. Darwin's a lucky fish to be able to call that place home. Though I can't get the feeling that this place still doesn't add up. Are we sure this place even exists? Well, for no particular reason, let's watch this clip from the episode The Money, where the Wattersons become so broke that their house is taken away from them. You can't really take away a room built underground that easily. Also, I feel like if the basement did always truly exist, the family would have definitely noticed it here. You'd think they'd ask, hey, why is there a random scary passageway right underneath where our stairs were? But nope, nothing like that. So, yet again, we got a room that disappears in
I would assume like that would be like an 888 situation when they took Ed's stairs.
appears at whim. Lovely. Although again, maybe it's best this room disappeared. I don't know if Rob left any void particles or anything that could wipe me out from existence down there, but I don't want to take any chances. But that's all I've got for y'all today, and if you want to see any more of the amazing, wonderfully weird
Okay guys, that's the videos for today. Just a little short reacts, just 2 videos I want to react to. So we're done with that. Now let's get get the games ready. Let's get the games ready. Let me check something real quick. Check YouTube side of things. Okay, looks like we're good there. Let me move my OBS on this side. Let me get the game here. Let me go to gaming. Let me see. Okay, okay, good. Okay. Make my myself a little bit bigger. Make myself a little bigger. Okay. English subtitles on. Okay, gotta do the brightness. Yeah, that's good right there. Until the pattern is no longer visible. Okay, that's good. Like, right, that's good. I think it's good. Resident Evil recommend offers you the ability to change the camera perspective. It is recommended to use first-person perspective when playing as Grace to enhance the horror elements, and to use third-person perspective when playing as Leon to enhance action. I think that's good. The following can be set via the accessibility. Okay. This is my age. I am 30 years old, by the way, if nobody knows. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Let me set this up, and then I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna take like a little bathroom break, and then we'll begin. The rest of the stream is just us playing Resident Evil 9. So that's what we need for the rest of the stream. Okay. Waiting for the shaders to be compiled. The last Resident Evil game I played was Revelations, so it's like the last one. I will be playing more Resident Evil games on stream and on the channel. Probably after this one, if I beat this one, I'll probably go play Resident Evil 0 since I have that one, and then from there Resident Evil 1. I know I'm kind of playing out of order, but it is what it is. Again, the next game I'll be playing, which is Pragmata, is coming out next month. But if I beat Resident Evil a little earlier, I'm gonna go back to playing Pokemon Black and finish Pokemon Black until Pragmata comes out. And if I beat Pokemon Black before Pragmata comes out, we would have to find. We'll have to find like another game to play. Select preferred product usage for. I guess performance. I wasn't sure if measurements complete. Graphics settings have been configured. Okay. Let me make sure. Give me a moment. Okay, guys, when I come back, okay. Wait, what's that? Hold on. I think make myself a little bigger. What is this? End up there. Checkbox. Check here. My alerts. Put my alerts right here. Okay guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a little bathroom break. Give me a minute or two and I'll be right back, guys, and we'll start the gameplay. The rest of the stream is just Resident Evil Requiem. Resident Evil 9, that's all we're doing. The rest of the stream. Okay, I'm back. Let's get to it. Today we are playing Resident Evil Requiem. Let's get started. Standard, moderate, a balanced experience of suspense and accomplishment at the standard difficulty, final mode, moderate. Achievements, this game mode can change to casual, relax while enjoying the story puzzles. Classic, traditional experience with the difficulties similar to classic Resident Evil games, recommended for long-term fans of the series. Auto saves during Grace's gameplay are limited. Ink weapons are required to save. Balanced experience of suspense and accomplishment at the standard difficulties are found. Let's go with standard. Hold on, let me see. Let me know if the graphics looks good. On my PC, I don't know if the graphics are good. It's set to lowest. So I'm trying to figure out the graphics are good.
Grace! Grace! Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Redwood Hotel. Look, I know that's where your mother was murdered. And I know it'll be upsetting for you. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Confront that fear head on. Grace, I won't force you to go. But do you think you can do this for me? Investigate that crime scene and report back to me with your findings. That's all for now.
could at least, apologize too. Great spin. Head to the Wynwood Hotel.
I know that. Yeah, that's right.
Give me a minute, guys. I'm trying to make sure my graphics are good. I don't have like the highest PC, So my GPU is AMD Radeon RX 6400. One of these days I'm gonna upgrade my PC and want to get like the 5080 Nvidia. I took motion blur off, so let's go. Let me see.
Yeah, that's right. You might sound like I can.
Okay. Let me. Okay. Now let's begin. I see this is better now.
It should be around here.
Highest high-end PCs. Better than that. Get the job done.
You might sound like I can.
She looks just like me.
You're gonna have to.
I mean, the character.
Hey, that's a restricted area. You can't go in there.
Why?
It's an active crime scene.
Oh, right. Sorry. Just a sec.
Oh, you're FBI?
Yeah.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is the fifth one now, right? I heard they all have the same weird bruises, so you think it's something infectious, or terrorism, or... Why else would the FBI be investigating, right? Hey, are you with me?
Oh, there might be answers inside.
Yeah, sure, right. Be careful in there. Whole building's condemned. Word is they're finally gonna bring the whole place down.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so now I gotta investigate the crime scene now. Checking my surroundings. Make sure everything looks good. It's a dump back here.
Why am I even here?
Exactly. What are we here? Why are we here? That's a good question. Kick crouch. Okay. Stick with it. Stand up. Yeah, I would be startled too. If I was you, I would be. Okay. This feels like Gotham in a way. Guess we have to go this way. Okay, we have no flashlight and we're just going to a dark building. That's crazy. Oh, we have a flashlight now. Okay, that's good. We do have a flashlight. Let's look around, check our surroundings. Now, I don't know nothing about this game so far. I avoided all watching other people play this game. I didn't want to get spoiled, like I did with Silent Hill F. So this is like a blind playthrough. Slow and steady. Okay, let's look. Okay. Like go behind this door. Jump scare? You think it's too much? Come on. You're already here. You might as well go in. Me personally, I don't think I would do it. Me personally, but for her, she's already here. She's on the job. She might as well. Okay, read the investigation report. Let's see. Where is that? Okay, now we have a map. That's good. Okay, the investigation report. Examine. Submitted by FBI Special Agent Kyle M. Imez, if I pronounce it. Okay, overview on September 28, 2026 at 11:20 p.m. You know what's crazy? This is the future. Cause think about it. It's March 2nd. We haven't made to September. The body of a man was found at an abandoned hotel in the Midwestern city of Ringwood. The body was discovered in the hotel restroom. Based on the level of decay, it is suspected to have been there for days. Prior to this incident, multiple cases of similarly mysterious deaths have been reported in locations across the United States. H.M. Ramirez, 59, pronounced dead at Stoneville Hospital. Eve Wilkins, 51, pronounced dead at the Hotel Denbar. K. White, 67, pronounced dead at Green Oak Apartments. And Warren, 90, pronounced dead at Night Valley Nursing Home. It has been confirmed that all identified victims were survivors of the Raccoon City incident. The victims' bodies all had extensive black bruising. Okay. Let me guess, they're inside this building. Just roaming around. Let's go by the store. What's this? Is that my picture? Yo, someone's spying on me? So why would they have my picture? Let's talk. Room 204. Okay. That's
Who's there?
That's so weird. Someone took a picture of me, and behind it was a key. Who's been spying on me?
What do I do?
Girl, I don't know. You tell me. I'm just playing you. Let's look around. Yo, how you more scared than me? That's a crazy thing. Like, my character's more scared than I am, and nothing has happened for me to be scared. That's so funny. Yo. I love because this game is so funny now. I don't know. I mean, it's just the idea that I can hear her breathing. I know you guys can hear her breathing, right? Like I'm walking and she's like just twibbling in her voice is just hilarious to me. Okay, so 204. What's this? Okay, I'm in the lobby now. Okay, hotel pamphlet. The Wynwood Hotel has been welcoming guests from all walks of life since opening its doors in 1928. Experienced the warm embrace of nearly a century's worth of history, along with Wynwood's time-honored traditions. Okay. Girl, what's your problem? I'm not sure where I should go. If I should go that way or upstairs. But 204, that would be like the second floor, so I'm gonna go upstairs. I don't know what's in 204, but I'm gonna go check it out. And she needs to calm down. Like, she really needs to calm down. Because you're not making the situation any better by you slowly freaking out. Is that my shadow? Okay, it's my shadow. Okay, I don't have a key for that. Let's look for 204. I have nothing for that. Syringes. I did see something. Let me see. I'll go back. Yeah, must have been just a syringe. I thought it was like, you know, something for me to pick up. Okay, what's this? Wire cutters. Okay. I got some wire cutters.
Oh, shit.
You tell me, sister. Okay, let's cut these wires. Okay, doors open. Okay, it's 202. Okay, we made it to 204 now. Let's see what's behind here. Here's something.
What? Who?
Pictures of me? Who's been spying on me and watching me? Do you have a stalker or something? Okay, flashback. 8 years ago.
Anne,
Hang on.
you have been on that thing all day.
Well, if you're gonna work so late.
Get some sleep, eh?
I'm almost done, just a sec.
What am I gonna do with you?
What you always do? Nag at me until I go to bed?
Oh, it's really coming down hard.
Mom, phone. Mom.
It's right beside you.
Hello?
Miss Ashcroft?
Yes.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude. What the?
They're coming.
Who's
Grace, we need to go.
Go where?
That's a good question.
Mom,
Go where?
what's going on?
And what is going on?
Hurry!
Wait, who's coming?
Exactly.
What's wrong?
Shh. We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
Tell me what's going on.
Now is not the time.
Escape the hotel.
Stay close.
Mom, wait!
Grace, come on, keep moving.
Am I right?
I'm coming!
Grace, hurry. Keep moving.
Oh, who's that? Oh, I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
Oh, it's probably the electrical panel. It's 40 years old, so it doesn't take much to trip it.
I feel like I don't trust this
It's
guy.
really no excuse, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Don't worry.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find my...
Right in front of us? Exactly. What is going on?
Grace, stay close to me.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Mom, what are you doing?
Something important.
What did you hide behind that painting?
I'll explain later. We need to find another way out. Grace, come on. Come on in, Grace.
I love this
Come in, please.
No, don't go.
Hello? Yes, I want to report a murder. No, murders.
Grace.
Yes. The Brentwood Hotel. Yes. Hurry, please. The police are on their way. Oh, God. Mom, I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Grace. Grace, look at me. Grab my hands. Okay, look at me. Look at me. In and out. Breathe in and out. Oh, Grace. I promise you I will explain this all to you one of these days.
I hope so. Hope you can explain this one of these days.
Please know that you are my hope. Never forget that.
What are you talking about?
Just... I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Mom, I'm scared.
No. We need to find a way out of here.
But we don't have any of our stuff,
We
Mom.
can come back for it later, Grace.
That just happened.
Found you.
So sorry. This is my fault.
Okay, question. The phone works. That means they have to have some type of electricity inside this hotel, right?
Hello? Who is this? I need to get out of here.
important. I'll explain later. What did you hide behind that painting?
Find Willis ahead, so I guess gotta find my mom ahead. So we've been here before. We've been to this hotel before, so it's not our first time. Lounge, pool, and bar, or lobby. Somewhere in that area. 80. Just in case. Okay, I need a key for that. I don't have a key. Let's go down. That kind of startled me, ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I must be painting. Let me check my surrounds first. And the words of courage. I have a prayer feelings about this. And my name ain't Shirley. You guys ever watch Courage the Cowardly Dog? I feel like it's something he would say. I have a feeling about this. And it's not. Okay. I think I've read this one. How much courage in so long. I know it's out on Tubi now. A lot of the Cartoon Network shows are now on Tubi. You guys should check that out. Love Cartoon Network. Love courage. Gotta check my surroundings first. Okay, I got something. Oh, okay. So, like, what am I doing now? Okay. Alyssa's journal. October 17, 2018. Work has settled down and we're heading to a new town the day after tomorrow. I'm thankful my freelance work allows me to work anywhere, but I'm worried about Grace. It's difficult for her to make friends when we're constantly on the move. Maybe we can spend a little more time in the next town. October 18th. 2018. Finished some research and stopped in the cafe. When I noticed a hidden man, I could have sworn he was watching me. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. October 19, 2018. I saw that hidden man again. He's definitely following me. We only just got here, but I think we should move on. I can't let anything else waste. Is there anything else? Oh. It's floppy disk. No, it's not floppy disk. Tripping. This is just a CD-ROM. Guys, let me know if this is a CD-ROM. It's not floppy disk. Who are you?
Sorry, officer.
And how long you been there?
Wrong?
Something stung me.
Something stung.
Are you okay? What do I do?
I wonder if we get his gun. Get his gun. Okay, I got some keys.
Get away! Get away from me! Shit! Stay away!
Shut that gun. We need that. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. He took a big chunk of he dropped it. Like, he took a big chunk out of us, and we dropped the gun. I can't believe it. So I was right. If the phone could ring, that means there's electricity inside this hotel.
Is anyone there?
That's not the guy from Village, right? The Resident Evil 8? It's not the same guy, right?
It hasn't been easy. But after much effort, here we finally are.
Who are you?
I'm the one who planted that body. I'm the one that brought you here. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Why are you doing this?
Rest now, Grace. We have so much to do.
That sounds so creepy when you say it like that.
Talk to me. Is this one like the others?
The same black watches.
And it's not post-mortem validity.
No. No, this is different. That's 6 now. 6 survivors who I couldn't see all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. No, it's not.
But I have something for you. The team settled on a person of interest. Someone with ties to Umbrella. Victor Gideon.
Who is he?
A former T-virus researcher. Hey, I just got a report of a missing police officer. It might be unrelated, but he disappeared near where the 5th body was found. You there, Leon?
Yeah. I'm here.
You okay?
Some ninjas. Check it out.
What's going on? Is she okay?
Oh, she's fine. I'm just taking her home.
What? Shooting with the
Leon, what's
yeah,
your
at
strap?
first I thought she was
Going
going
up,
up
Victor.
Don't do anything stupid.
Me?
So
Never.
we're playing as Leon now. This is Leon's point of view. His perspective. My first time ever playing as Leon before. I know he's in other Resident Evil games. but it's my first time ever like playing it for me. So let's see what we can do. Okay, we are running. Oh, he's swinging.
Whoa! Hey, what the hell, lady?
Help me!
You okay? What are you doing?
Headshot. I want to go for the headshots. Okay, how do I reload? I don't know how to reload. No. Okay, reload. Okay, we'll start off as RB. I know that, but like parry or melee. Reloads X. Okay. Yeah, it's not the headshots.
Get ready to lock down.
What? Is it something to do with Victor?
Yeah. He's the one to thank for all the excitement.
Any more? Got that guy. Pick that one. Kind of weird. my first death. Let's continue. Let's start over again. Do I only have like one heal? Okay, I only have one, so I might as well save that. They climb a couple doors? Hey, learn something to it. Circuit until about 4.
Let's make this quick.
Exactly. Might as well use it more.
Can't let him get away.
Yeah. Hit them, slow me down. Yeah, that's the only guy. I'm trying to kill all of them, yeah.
Leon, have you located Victor?
No, I lost him. Back to square one.
Not necessarily.
Let me know if the graphics
Victor
is good
purchased a
for you
building
on
after
y'all's
Umbrella
end.
went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. I'll send you the address.
You may have to like fix the graphics.
Leon,
Next
we're running out of time.
Was this when I got bitten, or was this like a different time? Okay, encounter an outbreak in Wynwood. Is it trying to suck on my blood?
What is this? Hey! Help! You gotta stay calm. You gotta stay cool, come on. Think. Think, Grace, think.
I would be careful doing that.
Oh, yes.
I would be, that gotta hurt.
What did it do?
I don't know exactly where we at. I don't know if it's still like port of the hotel. What? Looks like a status mission. So let's explore.
Where the hell am I?
I'm trying to figure myself out where we at. Okay. Progress notes 2203 began blood extraction. 2205 check pulse no abnormalities. 2211 administered Daxifil. 2218 condition stable, ready for further examination. What's this? Yeah, let's turn it back on. Okay, I think that's it. No flashlight. We just raw dogging indoors. Let's go straight. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. We got lights. What is that? Please tell me it's not gonna come alive. Okay, it looks just like a horse statue. Okay, before I go there, let me yeah, it's just okay. Let's see. No, it's locked. Okay. Let's see. Let's go down this hall. Hey, how are you doing? Okay, looks like I'm gonna need a fuse. Yeah.
Dad.
I'm gonna need a fuse for that. I have to find it. Okay, I have a key. Let's see, where does that unlock? Okay, it unlocks this room. Okay, let's go inside. It's dark. Okay, I'm inside. It's a typewriter. Save. Look around this room. Okay, I got a lighter. Okay, I need something to open that up. The door just opened. Okay, that just opened. Let's see, is there anything in here? Empty bottle. Let's save again. Okay. Yeah, let's keep that on. Okay, let's see. Gotta find something to get the fuse. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Looks like a children's room. Harriet Jones Shadow Ghost. Have you seen the shadow ghost hiding in the dark? Have you seen the shadow ghost staying from the light? Have you seen the shadow ghost? Because she's been watching you. Stay in the light. Okay. To staff, I've moved some items out of the closet. The screwdriver is now in the toolbox in the nurse's station. The sewing kit is text is blurred and unlegible. Okay, let's see. Do we have room 02, room 202, room 203? Okay, let's leave this room and go look around some more. That door's locked. Okay, no lights. Oh, jeez. Because I don't have a weapon. I do not have a weapon.
He's dead.
I just hope he stays like that.
Infected.
What is that? What in the world? Okay.
What the hell was that thing?
I think we lost it. I think we lost it. I don't know what that was, but I don't have a weapon, so. Okay, we got that.
Oh my god. This looks important. Oh, maybe.
So far, I'm enjoying this game. Nothing's there. Can't look around the room. Hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay so far. I'm trying to talk as much as possible with y'all and trying to talk as much as possible to give some commentary. We're making too much noise.
Not this way, not this way, not this way.
It says climb up. Where do I climb up? Making too much noise. Oh, green herb.
It can't hurt to pick some, I guess.
Does it see me? It's you! Gotta go! It saw me.
What the fuck?
There it is. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. Let's try that again. Okay, we got the screwdriver. Now let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Don't come any closer!
I feel like it's cornering us. bag.
Please, no.
Son of a baby. Okay, we have to start over now. First things first. We have to hide. Second, we have to get a screwdriver. Third, we have to like maneuver to get a fuse.
Infected. This looks important. Or maybe... I don't want to die yet.
She can't come that far because there's still light. Let's try to go to the screwdriver now. Okay, let's see. Okay. Move it a little bit. Get out. Yes. Let's get out of here. Please don't be in the hallway. confused now. Okay. She's right there. Can't go out like this. Okay, now we're playing this Leon now. It's tricky, because you gotta like maneuver her. I love this game so far. Okay, like a general rush. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Give me a moment. Just give me a moment. I'll be right back.
Mr. Kennedy.
Okay, I'm back. Let's get back into it.
Welcome. Dr. Gideon has been expecting you.
Funny. I don't remember getting an invitation.
Well, he's waiting for you.
Can't have that, can we?
Follow me, please.
Lead the way.
So how long have you worked for, Dr. Gideon?
Not long. I just recently joined the team.
Investigative care.
We care for quite a few long-term patients here, all undergoing experimental therapies developed by Dr. Gideon.
Experimental therapies.
Yes. It's all very cutting edge. The facility keeps a low profile due to the sensitive nature of the research.
Oh, I bet it does.
Please, wait here.
So that's what the camera's at.
Code 6, all staff initiate emergency protocols.
That must be.
Mr. Kennedy, we need to leave immediately.
What's going on?
I don't know what's happening. Some kind of mass hysteria. The hospital is on lockdown.
Calm down.
Still has his.
Didn't want a second opinion.
Start again. Stay sharp with the hatches availability reaches 0. The label doll and comes unusable. Use when Let's see if we can get some ammo. Any ammo?
That went well.
Get out the room. Okay. First, gonna find some ammo. Then I'm gonna get out the room. I heard that was like intense. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my game's kind of a little bit lagging a little bit. That's what's also kind of like getting on my nerves. It helps me to focus. And I'm not a great shooter. I'll tell you that. One of these days I do have to like upgrade my PC and get a better graphics card because okay, got another okay, let's go. Okay, I don't need that no more. Okay. Don't trust that. Don't trust that either. Or that. Okay.
That bastard did it again. How are things on your end?
I just hacked into the center's network.
Good. Good. Can you find me the floor plan?
I'll see what I can do.
Well, in the meantime, I'll try to track him down.
Keep me posted.
Will do. Hey, over here.
You okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
Leon Kennedy, DSO.
CSO. I'm Grace. Ashcroft. FBI.
FBI. What are you doing here?
Someone kidnapped me.
Victor Gideon.
I don't know.
Well, we should leave. What does Victor want with you?
What?
Grace.
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason.
Wait, you're DSO. That's the counter bioterrorism agency, right?
Take this.
You sure?
You might need it.
She got a weapon now.
Now go. Get out of here.
I wonder if he has more guns on him. It's him, isn't it?
She won't get away, you know.
Dr. Gideon.
What did you do to yourself? How you let yourself go like this?
So nice to finally meet you, Leon.
Well, I finally caught up with you now.
Why don't we have a little talk?
About what exactly?
Too slow. I see you're exhibiting symptoms too. Umbrella's curse.
What's with you and choking people out? You got like a thing for that or something? Grace Ashcroft, October.
I'll be fine. I hope.
Okay. Okay, guys. That was Resident Evil Requiem Part 1. I'll be continuing Part 2 in the next stream. Okay, let me check, make sure. Let me make sure my gameplay is saved. Oh. I think I'm gonna edit this video after the stream and upload it to my channel. I'm gonna keep the VOD up, but I'm gonna edit the video. I'm enjoying this game. It's like I've got like a adrenaline rush. Like this game is so fun. Only problem is I'm not a good shooter, and I don't have the highest end PC So my game is kind of laggy a little bit. So if you guys know how like to set my settings to where it's not as laggy, let me know. Cause it is a little bit laggy. Okay, okay guys. This is the end of the stream. I just wanted to play some Resident Evil this stream. We watched like 2 videos, so let me play a little bit of Resident Evil. My goal is to beat this game. My goal is to beat this game. So that's the goal for this month, is to beat this game. So, with that being said, I will be uploading 2 videos tomorrow. I'll be making 2 videos off stream tomorrow and uploading those. So I'll be doing. And yeah, I think so this is the first stream for the week, and I'm gonna do another stream. You know, same old reactions first, then gaming. Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be making videos and uploading them to the channel. And Tuesday and Wednesday I'll be making videos and uploading them to the channel. But today after the stream, I'm gonna like edit this, cause I recorded the gameplay, so I'm gonna edit the gameplay and upload to the channel today. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the game. Let me know if you're playing it. Let me know if you're having fun playing it. Let me know if you enjoy streams like this, you know, gameplay streams like this. And you know, we do reactions and then gaming. And for those, I will be doing Tokusatsu streams again. Be bringing that back sometime this month. The next time I do that, we'll be diving into the history of Kamen Rider. So we'll be diving into the history of Kamen Rider. From there, the history of Ultraman, the history of Metal Hero, and the history of Godzilla. We're watching those. And for the viewer that recommended that playlist of Ultraman, I got you. If you're watching it, if you watch this stream, I want you to know I got you. I'll be reacting to that playlist Wednesday. Tomorrow I'll sing special. I don't want to like spoil it. Let you guys know what I'm gonna be uploading for tomorrow. But I know Wednesday I'm gonna do that Ultraman playlist that you have recommended in the comments. I'm gonna do a video on that. Yeah. So this week is mostly I'm gonna be editing and uploading videos, and I'm doing 2 streams this week. So today's the first stream of the week, and yeah, like I said, I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. 2 to 3 streams a week, and try to do like weekly uploads. So that's the goal. Trying to like grow the channel. So if you want to be a part of my journey of growing my channel, growing my brand, growing my content, subscribe. One of the things I do need to do is get better at editing. I do need to like learn and edit. So I know tomorrow I'm gonna take some time and like learn how to edit. Take some time to like learn how to edit. Learn how to use the software I used to edit is DaVinci Resolve. So I'm gonna like learn the ins and outs of DaVinci Resolve. Take some time off stream to learn how to use DaVinci Resolve. And like learn how to do B-roll. I don't know how to do B-roll, so I'm gonna learn how to do B-roll. Yeah, I want to at least get better at editing. At least make my videos be more popping. So far all I do is basic edits. Just cut and paste. But I do want to like have some like popness to it. So yeah. So over time I'm gonna get better at editing and also clipping. I do want to get better at clipping, making better TikToks, clips, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. Do want to get better at that. But I'll be back again this week with another stream, and we'll be playing Resident Evil again. We'll be playing, picking back up where we left off, and we'll be doing some reactions. Think about maybe, depends how many videos I want to watch, but we'll do some reactions though. But probably dive more into like reactions next stream. But yeah, then we'll be coming back to playing the Resident Evil again. But let you guys know. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys have fun today. Hope you guys, enjoy today. So I'm gonna see y'all next time. And the next time I see y'all, we'll be doing some reactions and continuing playing Resident Evil. We're gonna beat this game this month. I'm bet you we're gonna beat this game this month. Hopefully, I'm willing we're gonna beat this game this month. Even if I do like 2 to 3 streams a week, we're gonna beat this game. Even if I have to like slow down reactions and just focus on gameplay, we're gonna beat this game. But I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.